Chess openings for beginners. Learn the basics. Hey there, chess enthusiasts. Welcome to Chess Master. If you're just starting out in chess or looking to improve your opening moves, you're in the right place. Today, we're covering chess openings for beginners. I'll explain what openings are, walk you through 3 popular ones, highlight common mistakes, and share some tips for mastering your game. By the end of this video, you'll feel confident about your first few moves. Let's get started. Section 1. What are chess openings? So, what is a chess opening? It's the first 10 to 15 moves of the game. This phase is all about building a solid foundation for the middle game. There are 3 goals to keep in mind during the opening. 1. Control the center. Squares like e4, d4, e5, and d5 are the heart of the board. Controlling these squares gives your pieces freedom to move and limits your opponent's options. 2. Develop your pieces. Get your knights and bishops out early. Don't leave them stuck on the back rank. 3. Protect your king. Castling is usually the best way to do this. It tucks your king away safely and brings a rook into play. For example, moving your pawn to e4 achieves 2 things. It controls the center and opens lines for your queen and bishop. Simple moves like this set the stage for a great game. Section 2. Top 3 beginner openings. Let's dive into 3 beginner-friendly openings. These are not only easy to learn, but also give you a solid position early on. 1. The Italian game, e4, e5, and f3, and c6, bc4. This opening is great for beginners because it develops your knight and bishop quickly. By placing your bishop on c4, you're putting pressure on black's f7 pawn, one of the weakest points in their position. Here's how it looks. Pawn to e4, black plays e5, knight to f3 attacking the pawn. Black responds with knight to c6, and then you play bishop to c4. You've developed 2 pieces and are ready to castle. It's a simple yet effective opening that teaches piece development. 2. The Queen's Gambit, d4, d5, c4. If you like playing as white and enjoy a strategic game, this opening is perfect. By playing pawn to c4, you're offering a pawn to gain control of the center. If black accepts, you'll have opportunities to attack later. Even if black doesn't take the pawn, you're creating space for your pieces and keeping your options open. The Queen's Gambit is one of the most popular openings in history, used by legends like Bobby Fischer and Garry Kasparov. 3. The Sicilian defense, e4, c5. Now, let's look at a strong response for black. The Sicilian defense starts with e4, and black replies with c5. This opening fights for control of the center from the wings and sets up a counter-attacking strategy. It's a bit more aggressive, but it's a fantastic way to challenge white's plans. Many top players use the Sicilian, so learning it early will give you an edge. Section 3. Common mistakes to avoid. Before you dive into these openings, let's talk about common mistakes that beginners make and how to avoid them. 1. Moving the same piece multiple times. Your goal in the opening is to develop all your pieces quickly. Don't waste time moving one piece back and forth unless absolutely necessary. 2. Ignoring king's safety. Leaving your king in the center is risky. Castle early to protect it and connect your rooks. 3. Pushing too many pawns. While pawns are great for controlling the center, pushing too many can leave your pieces stuck and your king exposed. Balance is key. Section 4. Tips for practicing openings. Now that you know some openings and mistakes to avoid, here are my top tips for practicing and mastering your openings. 1. Focus on principles, not memorization. Instead of memorizing moves, understand the purpose behind each one. Why are you controlling the center? Why are you developing your pieces? This understanding will help you adapt to any situation. 2. Play against a chess engine or friend. Practice makes perfect. Test your openings against an AI or a friend. Notice how the game unfolds and tweak your strategy. 3. Watch games from the masters. Studying games from grandmasters like Magnus Carlsen or Hikaru Nakamura can teach you how to use these openings effectively. 4. Analyze your games. After each game, review your opening moves. Did you follow the principles? Did you make any mistakes? Learning from your own games is one of the fastest ways to improve. That's it for today's video. I hope you found this guide on chess openings helpful. Remember, mastering openings takes time and practice, but with the basics we've covered today, you're already ahead of the game. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Chess Master, and let me know in the comments which opening is your favorite or what you'd like to learn next. Until next time, keep practicing, keep learning, and enjoy the game. See you in the next video.